Yeah, a little spiritual insight on exactly what you're saying. So you just read from the headlines, recent headlines, but these kinds of headlines have been going on for years now, where billionaires and millionaires around, well, first of all, you spoke about how people mock us, you, me, us, okay, for this message. But yet, for years, millionaires and billionaires around the planet have been stockpiling and building underground fortresses and buying up food supplies and water purification systems, et cetera, et cetera. Not only that, but governments are doing the same thing. The United States government, you can go on United States government websites, and they have websites that tell you and warn you how to prepare. How to prepare, okay? So the whole planet, 7 billion people, most of the population of the planet knows that something, I'm going to use your words, is around the corner. Something's about to snap. They can't quite put their finger on it. There's a spirit of world war all over the planet. This is not what crazy conspiracy theorists are saying. This is what world leaders, military figures, politicians, important
The largest country in the world is preparing war now.
That's it. The Middle East is on fire. Russia and China are there. The United States and our borders, on and on and on. There's something getting ready to snap. I'm not a harbinger of doom, and I don't set dates. I just know what the Word of God says, as you do. I know what's happening in the world. I'm paying attention. And so there is a spirit of complacency. Most pulpits, a lot of pulpits do share exactly what you're sharing, preach, but a lot of them don't. Most of them don't. So governments are preparing, millionaires and billionaires are preparing, but watch this. But when Jim Bakker or Carl Gallups or Mark or these guys, or we say, you need to prepare. The early church in the first century, go to the New Testament, they were preparing. They were feeding the widows. They were selling what they had. They were pooling their resources. They were helping each other. They had earthquakes back then. They had persecution back then. The church was preparing. It was in a perpetual state of preparing for the next day and the next year and the next decade. But when we say it in this world, regardless of the fact that governments are saying it, millionaires, billionaires, the headlines are screaming it, when we say it, they rage against us. Why? Because we're coming from a biblical worldview. And this whole thing is a spiritual warfare. It is a cosmic, interdimensional warfare that's coming together just like this. We're watching it right before our eyes.
Yeah.
We're trying to warn and wake up the church, and the demonic forces are coming against and mocking us for it, while a lot of the unbelieving world, they're out there getting ready.
That's true. It's true about the millionaires and billionaires. That's a fact, whether you know it or not.
Well, it's in the headlines. You can read it.
Why would we know a few of them? I'm talking massive.
But why would Jesus say there will be a time when there's no food for people to eat before I come back? Will be one of the signs that has to take place.
That's right.
Before I come back.
It says it
He's
right in the
warning
Word
me.
of God.